Contrary to the fundamental rules by which free, open, and democratic societies conduct themselves. As you would expect, we've been working closely and coordinating with our allies on this very serious matter. In the strongest possible terms, I continue to urge the government of India to cooperate with Canada to get to the bottom of this matter. I also expect it to reiterate that its position on extrajudicial operations in another country is clearly and unequivocally in line with international law. I know many Canadians, particularly members of the Indo-Canadian Community,
I'll be back at 11 o'clock for the next segment. This laptop is completely dead now. It's not working the way I want it to work anymore. But we've been crying every day for people to support us so that we can buy a brand new laptop. You need a good machine, but it seems that is not happening. So we just have to take it as it is. I think the Facebook was dead as well. So we lost the Facebook. So just 15 more minutes and I'm going to end the program. I've delivered the message I wanted to deliver in the first hour of the broadcast anyway, so which is the most important. One thing is, I just want to tell you, I'm going to speak Yoruba now. Bear with us, our Biafra brothers. I need to deliver a message now in Yoruba to my brothers and sisters. Sherry, Iku ti waparakunrin ti oku ni Canada, the man that died in Canada, is the same way they wanted to kill Igboho in July last 2 years. But Adukwe Folon pe Obeledumare actually helped towards not allowing that to happen. Imagine the Bible worry Igboho pa. Imagine. I hope some of you think of it sometime. But the Bible what do you think is going to happen? It would have been a very, very big disaster. The same thing we must pray for in Kanu as well, so that it can fight this all the way through. Like I said, if we have about 4,000 people, give us £1 each. That'll be about 4,000 pounds. The same thing is what Dr. KABIRU has been talking about. You don't support the media. You might disagree with our views sometimes. But when you need a different media that will challenge certain things, you've got to fund it. Fund it seriously, not shuku funding. No, we appreciate those of you that are there. Especially I've told you, if the big media are still getting revenue, even on the YouTube, as small as their revenue on YouTube, imagine we, the small media, they've actually disconnected our revenue on YouTube. But it's happened so many times. But it seems that people think that we just come out and lament. You can say, during the broadcast, everything crashed. It's because the system, is not working the way it's meant to be anymore. This system we've been using for the last 3 years now for the program. But again, we appreciate those of you that believe in the job that we are doing. And those that say, we're just here for monetary purpose. Okay, go and tell China's television that whether they are not for monetary purpose. Go and tell TVC whether they are not for monetary purpose. So, bomb bastard, material, Grand Prix. These are Fulani. You can't even put your real name. Olori Buruku. Bomb bastard. I don't even know what people like this are doing on our broadcast. That's why some of you, go around. So don't you know that we're the one paying for BBC that operates in Nigeria? Olushi, I'm a Fulani. Olori Buruku. I'll take you out in a minute. Let me take your father out. I'll make money. Baba, Onida fun baba, bomb bastard. What you with the pro? I don't want to be sorrow. To shape it from baba yín àti ìyá yín. So, we've told you, let us support so that we can get this, because we want to be running 24/7. That's why you have me. I've told you, nobody can compete with the kind of work that we are doing, because I know my strength and I know where I want us to still reach. But again, we will not stop. So what we've just listened to, that Bolele, I think the man died in June. I was thinking he died yesterday. So definitely there was some investigation that have now popped up that allow the Canadian government to say that Indian is aware of that. There's a problem that many Nigerians do not understand. I'm looking at the situation that took place, and I have just 10 minutes. I'm going to end this program because I need to go and prepare for Star Radio, and I wasn't there yesterday, so I need a bit of time to go and prepare. I was saying that the Shagamu situation, 25 people died. That problem that is happening in Shagamu today is happening across Nigeria. But the Yoruba one goes extreme further. It is to prove that they are strong. When we should put our energy to the politicians and tell them that they are not doing the right thing in Shagamu by creating the enabling environment. Rather, we are fighting against each other, killing each other, assassinating each other. The Nigeria that you know 30 years ago is not the Nigeria. Our generation to one Nigeria, they are very deadly. The generation of Yoruba people in Nigeria today, they are very, very deadly. And they're really deadly because there's no kind of support for them. So everybody wants to make it one way or the other. That's why there's ritual killing going on in our Yoruba land. We've seen people killed their girlfriend. And not our boys in méjì tọ́nà sọ wọ́n bọ́ ọmọ yẹn sùn wọ́n tún wá pa wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ọmọ yẹn ń dáná bí wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀wà ó náà ń lọ kábọ̀ ó lọ sínú ilé wọn wọ́n bá sùn and before you know wọ́n ti pa bí orí ẹ̀ lọ́nà gé ni lọ́ fi ń ṣe ògùn owó or something like that. And this is the society that we want to live. I pity the generation right now. Is a messed up generation. Complete messed up. But we will be there to support with our media. That's the only thing I can do. I've raised the voice. I've asked, where is Governor Dapo Abiodun? I asked yesterday, where is the governor Dapo Abiodun? Níbo ló wà? So again, just like I talked about this one as well a few weeks ago. All this video that we are doing is just to bring your conscious mind. And we're okay, but we are talking about the people within the Yoruba territory that are struggling. So when you come and attack people like us, you're wasting your time because we are not the one to be attacked. We are the one telling you what you need to know. That is your right. And that right is never going to be given to you because people like these, Bagudu, was stealing money on behalf of Abacha. I talked about him some few weeks back. So again, today kickstart the rally in New York, where the under the leader of Prophet Olugbunduwa and the YSDM, the Yoruba World Media, and hopefully I'll get the link as well, and I might also broadcast it on my own channel as well. My name is OLAMILEKAN. A lot of you know me as KOKIMEDIA. I think the man that died in June from the information that we were reading earlier, not yesterday, like I said. So I think it's just a new update on the death. But again, Entokuni June at anything is still not up to 6 months yet. That shows that those that are asking for something will always be a target. And they will target you in everything. They will label you as a terrorist. They will label you with allegation. They will tell you that, hey, Oloji Igboho Yoruba Nation and all this nonsense and jagbajantes that they've said against me, myself, and so many of us that are also campaigner. They will tell all kind of lies because that is the only way. Because all they want to do is by pushing that narrative, they can easily demoralize you. But they know that people like us, are careless. You've seen that this morning. We're asking for, why is BBC telling us to pay TV license if you don't know the reason why? Idiots. Live in UK and don't pay TV license. So all these big BBC broadcasting unit that you're seeing with their machines and everything, where do you think they buy? They have the money to buy the latest gadget. is by me funding BBC. I still pay for TV license in this country. So when I buy TV license, I expect BBC to give me a content that is going to be pertaining to me. But rather, they are not talking about my issues, which is the issue surrounding the terrorism, the injustice that is happening in Nigeria. How many times have we gone in front of the BBC, headquarters in London? Kiloshi, they don't even broadcast it. So we are the alternative that is out there now, and that is why the only way you can do is just to support, so that we can be able to get what we need to be able to get the message out. And that is a fact. And they know that. That is why they'll come and say, go and work. What do you mean go and work? Who is the director of BBC? Isha Oloshe. The BBC director, Isha Oloshe, is just managing the affairs of BBC. Just like I am managing the affairs of koikimedia with my team. We have our team again that have traveled all the way again to Ilorin. I can, by the time my first of all, pull it up with no. Why do you want to go? The risk itself is too much. I don't like them traveling. Every time they travel, okay. Because one spinal cord by like this in one accident, that will be the end of that person. But when they say they want to go, so that they can go and give you the reportage. And when they get there, we don't have money to send to them so that they can be able to eat and buy data. So how do you get the report? Yeah, you're going to get a report from all these Fulani terrorists, Muslims, the one in Kwara State, intimidating everybody. You need the other alternative to bring the news to you. That is the reason why we are out there campaigning. And that is why the Biafra are different. And I'm not joking. Look at what they've been doing with the government in exile. You think say na more that they use? Sure, you think say all those things that they do? Now you think say na peanut? Relaunching one. Did you not see the launching of their office in America? There's a particular country gonna say, the office and you bomb bastard. I'm just going to be complementing this program. Look at the Biafra. At least we can say offices. So just repeating the same nonsense. That woman is very sick, psychopath. She needs to be taken to our room. We are waiting. Really. Look at the government in exile of the Biafra. Look at the presentation. Even though they have not declared a country, but just look at the way they are operating right now. Do you know that the chief of staff was representing Biafra in an event in South Korea? And also replace Simon Ekpa. You'll be excited to see something like that. But yes, we cannot operate the same way. So our own way will be different from theirs, but we must recommend and say they are doing a great job. And they are donating a lot of money to fund the movement. Lot of serious money. Support YSDL. That is the only central account, apart from when we say we support us as a media platform. If you don't have fun, how do we do things? How do we project things out? How do we get the message out? Officially in America, do you think it's going to be more? They will need money to fund it. And we appreciate all different organizations that are working. Look at the radio station that they set up as well, the shortwave. It's expensive. Because we cannot run the FM transmitter in Nigeria. They will destroy it if they find it. And technology is there for them to find it. But they cannot find the satellite. Don't be looking for Elon Musk satellite all over the space. Idiots. By now, if we have enough money, we should be able to start talking about having our own satellite. It's possible. We'll just work in partnership with anybody that is there, out there in the public domain. And they'll give us our own transmitter, where we can then allow people to listen to us better. But all this is going to cost money. Okay, must be. So when people say we don't need money, okay, we don't need money, but we will continue to use our strength and we will never get tired. Have a very good morning. My name is OLAMILEKAN. And join me at 11 o'clock on Star Radio UK. Bye for now.